Hey, everybody. Good evening and welcome to a special night. I wasn't planning on doing this until tomorrow because DHL said the package was coming in on Tuesday, but it arrived today. Now, this is the one from Jiggy, of course, and the Next Comic Art crew. And as many of you already knew, I think Jiggy's crew is responsible for 48, maybe 49 of the sketches that we had put together. So that's why it took a little bit longer than usual. And so I do apologize for everybody. It's, there was just a lot more wrangling to do. And in fact, Jiggy sent some of the artwork with packages because he already had artwork going out. So it was kind of fortuitous in that way. I think he probably sent 5 or 6 out that way. And as fate would have it, one of the artists actually drew their artwork on 11 by 17 instead of 9 by 12 for those. I think it was 3 people, 3 lucky commissioners are actually getting 11 by 17. And so Jiggy didn't want to send the 11 by 17 ones to me to have to make me then pack them up and send them. So he was sending those out on his own. So welcome, everybody. It's going to be a fun unboxing event here. And that's all we're going to do tonight. Just look at some artwork that came in today. I spent the Sunday afternoon with Maureen. We pulled the table saw out. We cut all the masonite. I bought 6 rolls of clear tape. I'm ready to rock and roll packing these tomorrow morning. So I thought best to do this tonight. Jiggy's not available. He had an appointment literally in right now. So he's tied up. He can't be on here with me. So I'm going to do this solo tonight and find my knife to get this thing open. But yeah, let's see some cool art. I've gotten a lot of nice emails and texts from some people letting me know and reminding me that Comic Art Live is putting great artwork out there into the community, and that's really what makes me happy. I've said that numerous times. Just being able to be a part, kind of a cog in the wheel of getting artwork out is fun. I mean, obviously we've talked about it before. I've been passive involved in all of this through CAF for all these years, but it's so much more fun getting to be directly involved in creating events like these for everybody to participate in and enjoy. So let's see here. Extra padding in here. It looks like he's got 2 different packages making up this one. So why is there no art on the wall? I'm trying, guys. I've kind of settled on the idea that I'm probably not going to paint these walls for a while, so I might as well go ahead and just hang up some art and be done with it. So yeah, I've got too many other things to work on, too many other projects that I want to do around the house here. So painting my walls is probably going to fall far down the list of things. So yep, I think we'll wait and just get the art up there. And of course, Anthony sent me all of those wonderful hangers. So I've got plenty of things to hang with. I do have to dig the art out of some of the packages, though. We have not. Maureen and I are still unpacking the stuff from the trip, and I've got a lot more of that to do. But I did find some of the art I can hang on the walls. Maybe some new stuff. Slap up Playboy centerfold up there. Well, yeah, I guess I could maybe do that. I don't think it would not last up there long. I'm sorry, Jiggy has packed this thing really, really well. But besides all that, I had a very nice weekend. Got some things done around here. Just trying to get caught up on emails. For those of you who know that about that Infected by Art project that I work on, the submission deadline is this Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. So I've kind of been focused on that a little bit, sending out reminders to the artists to get their submissions in. We're kind of up to about 1,000 submissions on that project. We typically get about 1,400, so I feel like I'm on pace to equal what I've been doing on that book every year. So I'm feeling confident about that, but it's just going to take a little bit of my extra time for the rest of this week because I want to ensure that I meet those goals. So yep, Jiggy's got a lot of tape on here. He makes sure that the art arrives safe and sound. All right, so man, and another one here. Okay. Did I go see the Black Panther yet? I don't know if you're asking me. Yes. And hit my gosh, what are we doing already? We haven't even said anything, and the spam bots are in here. And I'm gonna have to have somebody else spotting these. Maybe I'll have to have Gwen hang out a little bit more, or maybe Maureen. Yeah, Andy Fish approach. Just saying the art. Yes, he had a lot of stuff on his walls. All right, let's see what do we got here. Okay, now I don't have. I do have the list over here, but I'm probably not going to match person to artwork. Everybody probably, if you're watching and you commissioned anybody, you know what's which pieces are probably yours. So let's see. This first set is from Harvey Talabau, and first up, we've got a nice Rom sketch by Harvey. I love Harvey's signature as well. How he kind of makes it a part of the art to kind of frame the piece. So that's very nicely done. Jason's looking for a Goblin Queen. I think there's one in here, if I'm not mistaken. I kind of looked over the list. Oh, we have a, a Spider Ham by Harvey as well. I think we saw Harvey start this one during the sketch event, right? I think that was like the last thing. He was just sort of blocking out. And yeah, that came out pretty darn nice, didn't it? Yeah, I like Harvey's work a lot. He's a really nice guy. Obviously, he's been on most of the chats and things I've done with Jiggy, so he's really talented. I like this one a lot. And Harvey again. This one is a very angry Wolverine. Very nice. So yes, I do like that one. Harvey's signature is amazing. That's darn right, Matthew. Yeah, I like that. All right. So, a Two Gun Kid. I think this one came in late. Some of you know of a few Two Gun Kid collectors on CAP. I think this was going to one of them. Here we go. And this is by Julius Abrera. A little closer. Now that'll probably mess up the focus on the camera. But yeah, it's very nice. I like that little light touch of an outline around the figure. It just sets it off. Gives it a little bit extra. Nicely done by Julius. All right, this is by J.P. Goyson, and also goes by the name Gigzilla. So this is I believe it's a Chewbacca. It's got to be a Chewbacca, right? I mean, I don't know all the Star Wars characters, but that's got to be Chewbacca, not that other bounty hunter guy or whatever. But nicely done. The next one's going to make you laugh as well. But this is I like that. It's kind of reminiscent of like those old like 70s t-shirts, right? Where you just like keep on trucking or something, kind of a design. I like that. All right, so next up, this is a Wolverine by JP as well. Look at that. Yeah, he is not happy. Not much of his shirt is left either, is it? He's just battle damaged and ready for more. That is funny. Iron-On. That's right, CJ. You remember those? You'd buy the. I think I've even got a couple of those around here because Marvel used to have some of those out that you could iron on. I used to shoot. I've got a few old shirts. One of the things I used to do when I was a manager at a Goodwill was I picked up all those old. The good T-shirt came in that was from the 70s or 80s and had it still looked almost new. And it had like that kind of stencily iron-on type thing. I'd pick those up. So I've got a few vintage T-shirts laying around in my room. Here is a look at that Creature from the Black Lagoon, surfing, no less. Again by JP, and these are awesome. These are really, really nice. I want to get something by JP now. All right. Now let's see. I can't. Oh, is that Robbie? Yep. Okay. I got a Hawkman by Robbie Amore. There we go. Pull it in. Robbie, of course, does lots of heavy details on his pencils. So I'm trying to keep this thing in focus without it messing up, but tip that a little bit. Very nice. I like that one too. Yeah. All right. Now here's one I don't know the name. Come on. You Star Wars fans, just kick me and move on, but I'm sure you'll say it in the chat. This one is by Robbie as well. I don't know who she is. I know who she is. Of course, I watched The Mandalorian. I'm not off base. I just don't know names in the Star Wars universe. So that's another one by Robbie. Another great job. Look at those pencils. Robbie does such a great job. I know several of you in the chat have picked up stuff by Robbie in the past when we've done shows for Next Comic Art. But yeah, that's this way. There we go. Tano. All right, there you go. Ashoka. There we go. All right, thank you. I won't remember that tomorrow. Okay, another piece by Robbie. This is a very nice Captain America. There we go. No Goblin Queen yet, Jason. I'm sure it's in here somewhere. But that one's pretty darn spectacular. Yeah, Robbie's got to get a cover gig or a movie poster gig of some kind because he's got that he's got the style down for that. This one's really nicely done. He's just got him write his signature just a tiny bit bigger than that. He's got a teensy weensy one, but that's how I know it's him then. All right. Okay, we've got a Grendel piece next. This is by Kanta Da. I mean, is that one? What's the name on that one? I know that that was. Let me see. Blah, 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 blah. Why don't I see that? Search here, but sorry. Try to find out one thing on this one. Or I do. Da-da-da. Grendel Hunter Rose. I knew it wasn't getting the complete story on that one. So let me switch this stuff around. There we go. And let's see if I can look over at my spreadsheet here. So that's Cantata. Why am I reading his name wrong over there? Oh, because he spread it out. He has like a space between the TA and the DA. So I was like, that's what was throwing me. Cantata. There we go. All right. Nicely done there. And thank you to Matthew Titulio for becoming a new member in the chat. I appreciate that. The channel appreciates that. Yeah, I know. Robbie's a great artist. I completely agree. And that was a good cap. All right, so here's another one from Cantata. And this one, let me see. That was, oh, that's right. This is the Tila that came in. This was one that came in a little bit late. And we added it in after the deadline. But there you go. Hold that one up a little bit more. Yeah, that one came out pretty good. And then another one, let's see. This one is again by Cantata. And this one is, where is that list? All right, this is the Symbiote Suit Spider-Man. And it's nicely done. It's nicely done. I like the fact that he went ahead and did a little bit of more backgrounds on this piece and on those other ones as well. Gave you the subway car on the one, and he's giving you a nice city scene, I assume, with some bad guys. Yeah, one guy's got a gun and a bag. That's not Santa Claus. So very nicely done. I did invite Jiggy, by the way, in case he can make it. Wait, Jiggy's in the chat? Oh, it's because he's in his meeting. Oh, yeah, there you go. All right, you're letting everybody know that you're actually in there. So let's see here. Da, da, da. Sorry, let me swing this around. All right, so Jason, I think I found your piece finally. This was done by Sawi. Oh, and I'm out of focus, of course. Yeah, well, we'll start it this way. It's in a bag though. Nah, well, all right. I don't want to take it out of the bag. It's already bagged. Look at that. Now that is pretty darn stunning. What do you think, Jason? I think that's yours. You were the only one with the Goblin Queen. That is sweet. Wow. Not too shabby, says Mikhail. Sally says Rick. Yes, hot. Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, that's really nicely done. Very, 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 very nicely done. All right. And well, okay. And one other one. This was and well, I had no idea, but Maureen bought one for Gwen, and Gwen apparently got Sawi as well. And this one is a Gwenpool. Gwenpool for Gwen. Gwen does like Gwenpool, even though I tried to name her more after Gwen Stacy. But, you know, Gwen's got her own tastes, and so she'll be pleasantly surprised when she sees this. She's in Ohio still, so unless she's watching the show, she won't get to see this till Christmas. But, yeah, Maureen should be very happy with that, too. I'll have to set that over here. So I'll put that in the packing pile. All right, so that's half of the pieces down. Let's go ahead and switch to the next bag here. Yeah, I think Gwen will be happy with that, and Jason's happy with that. He says he's happy. All right, yeah, don't peek, Gwen. Right, I'll have a. Well, yeah, you never know. Let's see here. Hit the jackpot, Jason. He sure did. And I can tell you, I think most of Tatiana's artworks are mailed out now as well. So if all goes according to plan, I will have all of these wrapped and packed and available to ship tomorrow. I should be able to get them all in. I've got about 45 here to do. So I will do my best and get them done. But if I end up going over into Wednesday, you know, that may happen. All right. Yeah, it's always nice. You know, her artwork is always very, very nice. So, but outside of that, I'll tell you, it's lots of interesting stuff going on. Lots of interesting things. I had a nice talk with somebody today about the hobby. Actually, two different people. I had a nice call. Just somebody who was kind of more like an interview, I guess, asking questions about where I kind of thought things were going, and it was fun. Fun day talking about comic art. And I got all my invoicing out for the month of December, which usually I don't get to until about the 10th of every month. So to get everything done by the 5th was kind of a miracle. All right. Okay. The pressures. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was, what was I doing the other day? I was doing some work in the attic. You know, because in Florida they don't have attics, right? So I was adamant that I was going to make some space in the attic space to put some of our boxes and things, because we just don't have storage space here. So while I was up there moving around in the rafters and hanging things, I literally had to hang on and stuff. So I didn't realize that I was hanging on with my arm pressed against the only light bulb that was up there, and I burned myself pretty good. So I'm not much of a handyman, it turns out. Okay, this one, I believe, no, I don't want to get it wrong, but I think it's think it's a dream. Let's see here. Da. Where is it? Yes, no, Delirium. Sorry, Delirium. See, I knew I'd get that wrong. But by Luigi. 9 by 12. Very, very sweet. Very nicely done here. Let's go in for a close-up on that one. Yeah, that turned out really nice. Nice job, Luigi. Yeah, I like that one a lot. No, that is not the burn I was looking for. Thank you, Rick. Man, you should be writing the scripts for some of these shows, Rick. All right, let's see. Next one, of course, is going to be Kitty and Lockheed by Luigi. I'll start from the back here. That is a classic costume, I guess, for Kitty. A little closer there for everybody. I'm going to do more of these unboxings. I'm going to have to set up just a table to do this, like a little rig like they use over on for Felix or those other shows that do book reviews and things. This is not the most conducive way to do these, but nice piece by Luigi. Thank you for that. Oh, and where's the list here for Luigi? I want to try to pull that up. Where is that? Why is this stuff? Got it. Okay, I think this is the last piece from him. This is Magic by Luigi as well. So start back here, work our way up. Very nicely done. And oh yeah, so okay, I didn't realize that. Yes, I can see who got these. Very, very nice. Oh, and we have another Captain America with some zip on this one as well. Let's see, and this is by Luigi as well. So I was wrong. There was one extra piece by him. That one came out pretty nice. The zip on there is really neat. Here, take a closer look. Used to nice effect on there on Cap. Alberto. The Cap was the most requested character that we had. I forget what the total was. I think there were 6 or 7 caps in total. So yeah, that's another nice cap. 2 nice caps in the set. Oh, wait, there's another cap. And I don't think that, if I'm not mistaken, Alberto, only 2 of the caps that went to Next Comic Art were yours. I could be wrong. And gosh, see, this is why I need Jiggy here, because I can't read this signature. But let's see. Okay, I can see the 2 characters that they did. So here, let me just match up the characters, and then I'll be able to tell you the artist name, because I cannot read it. Okay. Oh, it's Elmo Bondoc. So we've got well, they're related. So we'll go ahead and we'll do the Cap first, since I was talking about Cap. He does have a gun in his hand. That's not normal for Cap. So it must have been a really bad day for him, and he just had to use it. I like the heavy texture there going on with the marker or whatever he's using to make those heavier marks. I think that's really nice. Some nice detail there in the face as well. Looking rather buff too. So another nice cap. All right, now we've got the Winter Soldier. Dash of color on that one in red. And going in there on that. So another one by Elmo there. All right, and next one's rather cute. Let's see, this is by Ellery Santos, and this is a Wonder Woman piece. Nice use of the Copic markers. Oh, looks like a little bit of white on there. Yeah, some kind of a little bit of white paint to add some extra highlights in there in our hair. And I guess on the what is it? This side? No, it's the other side over there on our uniform and our hip. So very nice. Then we've got another one by Ellery. This is the Golden Age Catwoman. I believe I know who this goes to. Cat, I think. The eyes have it, that's for sure. All right, that is a good one. Cat's going to be happy, I think, with that one. All right, so let's see. What do we got next here? This this is oh my gosh, seeing the next couple here by Mannix. This is Mannix doing Mannix here, everybody. Here, I'll just kind of slow roll it. Dr. Doom by Mannix. That is a doozy right there. Yeah, I could go for one of these. I mean, I do have a Wolverine by Mannix, so I'm pretty happy, but that right there is really nice. Sorry, I'm just just marveling at the next one too. But yes, this is a beauty, and the person who's getting that one, I think, is going to be very, very, very happy as well. So, all right. So, what do we got next here? Okay. Now, this one I didn't know, but I know the person who's getting this is in the audience. So, let's see. This is Papa Emeritus the third from the band Ghost. Okay, and this is by Mannix. So I don't know anything about this one, but we'll slow roll this one. Look at that. That is, I think I could say that's wicked. That is really, really nice. So that's Mannix doing Mannix's thing, and he does it on that really unique paper too. That's like that handmade heavy paper that takes his heavy inks really, really well. So yeah, that is awesome. Yeah, one last look at that one. That is really nice. Okay, now next up, let's see here. Just trying to go through my list with this. Some of the characters I got picked, I'm always amazed. Let's see. Why is this one not popping out at me? Trying to find the person who got this one. Oh, that's right. Now I remember now. Okay, so this is by Elmer, and this is Deathbird. As if you didn't know, but really nice details in this one. I'm not going to shake it like Anthony does. Hey, Jiggy popped in, but he's not in his usual spot. Here, let me bring Jiggy into the show. Hey, Jiggy.
Hello. Sorry I'm late, Bill.
That's all right.
At least the meeting ended earlier.
So hey, we're showing everything off. Everybody's very happy.
It's on my phone. I'm seeing all the comments. Yeah. Hope everyone's happy with the mystery sketches. So I wanted to say that Ellery Santos, Mannix, Robbie, everyone except Sawi, we're still accepting Singapore Comic Con commission. So if you're interested, do check it out.
You're keeping the beard.
I'm keeping the beard, I think.
It does make you a little, look distinguished. I like it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
I think you look older.
I don't know about older, but distinguished. I'm definitely going with that.
Thank you. I'll show you something also. This is from Miko.
Oh, here, let me switch this
He's
around
going
here.
to Comic Art Boston. It's Two Gun
Oh,
Kid.
sweet.
Yeah. So I'm meeting him in Singapore since he's from there. So
Very nice.
yeah.
Jason says he's very happy too. I haven't been able to interact with the chat like I would since I'm handling the artwork, but yeah, that came out great.
Alberto, I hope you're happy with your Captain America.
Well, I didn't tell him which ones were which because there were 3 of them in here, right? And I think he has 2 of them.
Oh yeah, I have the list that has his name.
Right.
Yeah.
I know. I didn't tell him which ones were his. I didn't tell him which one wasn't his. Let's put it that way. But I think we had like 6 or 7 cap requests too out of all. He was the most requested character. Okay, I think we've seen a few Galactuses, but here's another one. I like that one. Look at that.
Elmer Damas has been killing it with his inks. He's doing a great job.
Yeah, no, that came out great. I love the perspective too. I mean, the hand is in your face.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah,
the most unique commission request was the Papa Emeritus.
Yeah, I had no idea. I was like, what is that?
Like, Manix, do you have any idea who? Oh, I know that band. I'll do it.
So he knew it. All right.
Yeah,
oh, this one's nice. I don't know. I have no idea who got this one, but
hey, Matthew, message me at nextcomicart@gmail.com if you're interested.
That is true. That is very true. If you're looking for a commission, Jiggy's the man to talk to. He can probably put you on a waiting list if one of their artists isn't taking commissions right now, but it's always good.
Manix is actually finished with all his Singapore commissions, and he has time to work on new ones. I had to get a commission myself. So if you see the Japanese Spider-Man with the Leopardon, I got that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow, that one's beautiful. I love that.
And Manix didn't know that I commissioned it, and then Manix is actually mine. No, you're kidding me. Nope.
So you kept it from him? You didn't let him know?
No, I didn't let him know. Oh, that's from Miguel Mercado. That's Canary.
Yeah, that one came out really nice.
So, Bill, I talked to Rian Gonzalez. She's up for the mystery sketch for the next round.
She'll really?
Yeah, she'll do it.
Well, you hear that, everybody? Rian is in for the next one, so that's incredible to have her want to participate. So no, I'm glad. So she's seen everybody's having a good time with it, right? Oh, and here we have a Barda.
Miguel really does amazing stuff with the faces of his characters. He spends like 90% of his time on the faces. I remember this particular Ghost Rider painting we dropped on one of the streams, Bill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it took him 2.5 hours just to work on the flames on the skull, and then afterward the body just easy peasy for him.
Well, he's particular. He wants to get the likenesses right. Yeah, so I get it.
Yep.
Jason's already screaming, "Claim Rian." If only you could claim it that way. If it only worked that way. Okay, here we go.
Nice. I'll see if I can get other Filipino artists also who's not from the roster, but can join. Yep.
Well, there was definitely. I had some artists text me after the show, saying, or after we cut things off, saying, "Hey, I'd like to do. Can I get in?" And I'm like, we cut it off. So hopefully, word's at least getting around that we're doing these. And
Bill, if I join, can you put me on other reps?
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, this is beautiful too.
The details are incredible.
Didn't we have one with this character in the first one too? I can't remember.
Done by Luigi.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
Yes.
All right, and Firestorm.
that one's my favorite from Kajo.
Yeah.
I think it's yeah.
I mean, the composition on this thing is gorgeous. Look at that. Yeah,
Sorry, Bill. Did you show already the Tila from Elmer Candada?
I did. I did.
Yeah. So the idea was a Miss Universe
I
beauty
wasn't
pageant.
sure about that. I
Yeah.
was
So
like
it was
looking at it and I'm thinking, okay, what's
Steve
obviously they're on
Harvey.
a stage.
Steve Harvey was there. So
Yes.
who hosts the Miss Universe pageant, and
I like that.
in the Philippines,
I totally missed the humor on that. I am so sorry. Well, now we know.
fine. But in the Philippines, there are three Bs. It's basketball, boxing, and beauty pageants. What Filipinos are crazy about.
The three Bs.
Yeah,
Okay.
basketball, boxing, and beauty pageants.
And beauty pageants. Well, then that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Oh, this is my daughter's gonna wish this was hers, but take a look at that. That
Yeah.
is gorgeous. I love the city as action lines there. I mean, that is fantastic.
I'm actually meeting Kajo in about an hour for lunch, along with Harvey and Miguel. So again, Kajo is open for commissions. He'll finish everything by Sunday. Yep, and I can ship them out by Tuesday. Head on over to nextcomicart.com.
Yeah, this is a beauty. So see, the thing is, I didn't really pay attention to who ordered what, so I don't know who's getting most of these. Oh, here's a very nice Hulk here.
So this one was by Dexter, and the request was Buscema style Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely got that. I mean, that's the Buscema growling, snarling teeth. If you've ever seen it, and that same thing with that furrowed brow. I mean, he's done definitely got it down, and a nice kind of bowl cut for him too.
I love the bowl cut also.
Maybe that's why he's angry. Can't get that hairstyle that he'd like. But no, this came out very nice. I mean, it's definite Buscema styling on this one. Wow, that's great.
Checking who got that.
Let's see.
No, it wasn't Dave Wilkins. It's Daniel. I don't want to pronounce the last name wrong, but
yeah, my list is
Kiihnl.
Yes, Kiihnl. Yeah, I'm not sure how you would pronounce that.
Yeah, sorry.
Kiln. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna mess that one up. All right. So then the next piece here. Let me switch it over to that. Yeah.
Oh, Daredevil Elektra.
Yeah. Yeah, that came out really nice as well. Yeah, I like this. Is this what your job's like all the time, Jiggy? You just open up boxes of art and check out what's in it before you mail it off?
Well, sometimes it's managing them also. Like, hey, dude, you gotta
yeah, but so you got to take the not so good with the good. I mean, you got.
Oh yeah, but
you get the fact that you get to look at all this art.
Unbox a package from the artist. Like, oh man, I wish I had this one.
Well, this. Maureen would not allow me to have this one hanging up, of course. But look at
It's
that.
the Phantom.
This is really great.
And I like what Jim did with the white on the left hand,
Mm-hmm.
like a white shadow. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, no, this is really nicely done. Yeah, he just the style, the way he's painting, just the musculature. I mean, all that's just so nice. I even like what he did with the skull. And you get a prelim on the back. Whoever got that one. Oh, all right. This is I know this was one of the ones that came in late. This was the Xenomorph.
I remember showing you this one online.
Yeah,
like,
this is
wow.
great.
Like Jim went over and beyond with this Xenomorph.
Yeah, doggone it. So is Jim open for commissions?
Yes, he is.
There you go, everybody. You know, because
And he's one
Jim,
of the fastest in the roster.
and he did some really great ones in the first sketch event that we did as well. Yeah, that came out fantastic. Darn. Look at that.
Yeah, that's great.
Whew.
And Jim usually sends me layouts. And Jiggy, can you help me? Which one should I do? So whoever got that xenomorph, I chose that layout.
So so they can blame you or they can thank you.
Yeah, either blame me or thank me.
I
For
like
Jim. Just for Jim.
this is a nice. This is Cable, but I kind of love what's going on here. It's like he's ripping through the page. It's
I know.
holding it back like that initially. That's fun. That is a fun image right there. Guns blazing, of course.
The xenomorph level commission said by Enro.
There you go, Mikhail. Always got your marketing cap on. Oh
Tell
man.
them Mikhail sent you.
Oh man, that is gorgeous too. It's hard to imagine that you're saying he's one of the faster ones too.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Take a look at that. Oh my gosh.
So this request was I like a Peter Porker, but not in the traditional one.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the options was like a ninja spider ham. So that's what Jim chose.
That is awesome.
2 masks. He's a Peter Porker extra safe.
That is amazing. That is so nice. Oh, and then we've got one by Raphael Gumbach, and we got a Power Girl here to kind of finish this off.
I have to say that Raphael does the cleanest inks in those cross hatches.
Yeah, he's
so
definitely
clean.
working very delicately to get those as clear and as clear as he is.
It takes a while, but you're getting a really clean piece of art with amazing inks.
Yeah, that came out really nice. No, these are all fantastic, Jiggy. I mean, your guys and girls have impressed once again. I mean, this worked out great.
I'll have the more of the girls join since, come on, you guys.
We need you represented. No, well, we're definitely going to do them again next time. Like last time, I hope we should probably try to have everybody get together again. You and Tatiana and Ken. We didn't do it the last time, but now that Mark's involved, maybe we should just try to get everybody together and just be like, all right, we're doing it. I think the format worked well. I think the price was right.
I'm thinking of doing a draft, Bill. Like I'll have all the characters, and then artists will draw lots, and then they get first pick. Oh, who do you want to draw?
Oh, you mix it up on that. Hey, at the end of the day, these are all, they're kind of getting lumped. It's reps who are coming to us right now, by and large, unless I do start working directly with some artists. And that's kind of why, going into these, I was like, well, you want to make sure that get the right person for the right art, right? At the end of the day. So sometimes, shuffling something around here or there isn't a bad idea, but these all came out fantastic.
Did you like the Wolverine by? That's fantastic. Did you like the Wolverine by JP?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Wolverine.
Yes, yeah, that was awesome. Look, I'm showing off Jason's again. There you go, Jason. If he's still here, look how gorgeous
Jason
that is.
Jackpot with that one.
Yeah, I might have to keep that one. Here
and Bill, sorry, one of the Captain Americas, I think it's for you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Maureen ordered it.
Did she?
Yeah, the Luigi Teruel. Surprise!
I did not know that. Was her name in the list?
No, it was from the Comic Art Live virtual.
Oh, she bought it from your booth.
Yep.
I did not. I think she did say she was going to buy something from you, but she didn't tell me what.
That was the one. Luigi Teruel's
Well,
Captain America.
she's a Cap fan, so she picked up a couple other. But yeah, you were talking about this piece here.
Yes, that's the one.
I love that. I was saying these would make great T-shirts, right? I mean,
Yeah.
just the style of them. That's like your classic '70s T-shirt. So yeah, that is awesome.
So JP will have his original art from his ad campaigns for New Balance and other stuff dropping soon. And then Manix's book 14, I think is already out in the States. And he has some original art still existing from that one. So
Oh yeah.
subscribe to our newsletter if you want to get in on that.
So yeah, so we should try to. I mean, not to switch back to that, but what do you think? We should probably have a sit down with the other reps and just kick some ideas around. I mean,
oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think we should too. I mean, it would be good. I'll see if I can arrange something like maybe next week.
Yeah.
So the five of us can kind of have a meeting and just kind of kick around some ideas. Because at the end of the day, I just want to make sure that we're putting out the best work possible, and we are, I think. But I think there's considerations and that we can have just by having everybody chat about how they handled it when with this stuff coming in and how they handled shipping. I know it's challenging. I like for you're in the Philippines, so getting the artwork over here. Mark's got artists in South America. Tatiana has one of her artists in the EU. So she's there's definitely challenges on how we get these delivered to everybody. I mean, but it'll still be less than 30 days to get everything in everybody's hand. And I think that's good. It's.
Have other reps apart from the 5 reached out to you?
Have any other? I've had one other inquiry, okay. but I've been thinking about just going out and wrangling a few and just saying, what, even if you only could give me 5 people who would only do one, just to get 5 more names in here would be beneficial. I mean, you could think, I mean, any name a rep, give me 5 artists, and that would add, just even get, Felix. Just say, give me 5 guys. It doesn't matter who they are. I mean, that would add a different level of interest and a different group of collectors probably that would be interested in taking the opportunity. Get Sienkiewicz to do a couple. Thanks, Jason.
Lino Yu is a dear friend, and Kwan is also a dear friend. I'll see if I can talk to them both.
Yeah, exactly. Just a couple. I mean, I think at the end of the day, the more artists we have participating, the better it'll make it. And I think we did pretty well this time around with sales, but I'd still like to think we can get more than we can push it to 150 or 200. I mean, I think that would be good, and I don't want it to detract from commissions during the show for reps either. So I know I need to do probably a better job working with the reps during the show to also promote their artists taking commissions. So, but hopefully that might encourage some of them to get their artists to do this do these as well, so that it kind of gets them to participate on the front end while we're pre-selling these effectively.
Yeah. We'll have something in May. We'll cook something better up in May. If that's still the next show, right? May.
Yeah, May. I already did have the date. I can tell everybody. I posted it. Let's see, the 20th and 21st will be the next show. Yep. And because I'm pretty sure Lake Como is the 13th and 14th. So 20th and 21st. But yeah, no, we're gonna do it again.
Thanks again, Bill, for everything.
Jiggy, I love working with you. I always look forward to any projects that we get to do together, whether they're the art drops during the show, during in between shows. We always have a lot of fun.
We'll have more.
Yeah. Well, I mean, things are obviously with cons coming back. I think it's kind of changed everybody's cycle a little bit in terms of the live streams and having time to do that. We're all spreading our time a little bit more than we did before. We had so much free time to do these before this, but no, we'll definitely. I hope we get to do a couple shows in between. Let's plan on that somehow.
Definitely.
Marvel fan says we should do these every month. It's a lot to wrangle, but let's see. what does Alberto say? Remember, Bill, all caps come to me. You can yeah. Yeah, they should all go to Alberto. Yeah, well, you tell that to my wife, and then we'll see. She did pick up one other cap piece during the show. So uh Jason says Jiggy's best. Don't tell my other reps I said that.
No, I'm not. But thank you, Jason. Thanks, Mr. Easy Go Lucky.
Yeah, no, but these are fun. I mean, I know, it is, and it's at the end of the day, it's a crapshoot. You don't know who you're going to get. You don't know, but I kind of like what you said. Where you either do a draw, that's kind of fun, because at the end of the day, you want your artists to be as engaged as the fans are doing
I
this
think
as
it's very
well.
important that they are
I really
engaged.
do like that idea, and they're going to pick the character that they want to go with, and if you do it in order with them and let them kind of, I actually think that's a great idea, to be honest with you. That
Because I'll be honest, some of the artists aren't comfy drawing women. Like, oh, I don't think I'm very talented when I'm drawing women. So is it okay if I switch with another one? Yeah.
all right, yeah. That yes, that was the only Hawkman in the group, Rob. So, but yeah, no, I hear you. I hear you. No, it makes a lot of sense. We never thought about it like that, right? Now we've done two of them. I think that's a good approach. I mean, sometimes maybe because I am assigning them, but at the end of the day, it's really more like I said earlier, it's assigning a group of collectors to a rep, and and then you've got to figure out how to make that work. But no, I like that, and to each rep their own, right? I mean, if some of them like it straight up random, because Ken's guys, I know that they stuck to the lists, and but yeah, even there, it might be interesting for everybody the next time around to do just a draw. I'm liking that more and more, Jiggy.
Like a draft.
Yes, exactly. It is exactly like a draft, because everybody's going to pick the characters they know that they definitely feel excited about.
Yes.
So, all right. No, I like that. And that kind of works well. I mean, I could put that into the marketing too, that, this is kind of how we're going to approach these. So I know, I think that's okay. That's a good one. That's a winner.
Then I also want to say that I talked to JP, went up to me and said, hey, can I do my own take, like the style I feel comfy with? And I said, dude, that's why I got you. Like you need to do what you're comfy with. So the Wolverine, the creature from the Black Lagoon, and Chewbacca, I thought they all turned out really great.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. The Chewbacca was amazing.
I like the creature with the surfing one.
Yes, it was. Mr. Rejek says, it's a good idea except for the last person who gets picked. But we'll never tell who was the last person's pick who get picked in something like that. But it's the luck of the draw at the end of the day. I would think that anybody who gets down to where they're stuck with the last few, where they don't really get a choice, that they have to put that extra onus on themselves to make it a home run. So they challenge themselves to do good, because you figure everybody except for that first person picking in the last round is getting something probably that wasn't at the top of their list. Let's see. And please tag your art mystery sketch when you post a cap. That's a good idea, Mikhail.
Yes. Great.
Yeah. We didn't talk about that the first time or this time at all, but I think that's a great idea, because it will help us find those pieces later on. So I like that. And Mikhail showed me.
I can upload it on the site also, like mystery sketch.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks, Mikhail.
Mikhail showed me the piece that he got from Bill Morrison. He texted it to me. It came out fantastic. Bill did a whole bunch of I think he got 5 or 4. I can't remember, but they were all just great Bill Morrison stuff. I saw him and I was like, I'm going to get Simpsonized. I texted him right away. I'm like, I have to get myself as a Simpsons character, because after I saw the one he did of Aranga and just watching him knock out these the mystery sketches, I've never owned anything by Bill, but these inspire me. And I think, like you were getting here, some people are curious about getting commissions and things as well. I mean, so getting these out there, I think helps your guys and gals, get sales and commissions later on. So,
was there anyone who got more than 5?
You mean as an artist or a buyer?
Buyer.
No, the most was 4. We had one person do 4. Are there tags on calf? There are no tags on calf, Alberto, but we have talked about it. It would be a wise thing to do. Jeffrey Moy, how did the mystery sketch work? Essentially, we sold the I told everybody who was buying them who the artists were and which reps we were working with. I think we had 30 artists or 31 artists that were participating this time around. We sold, I think, 100 or maybe 98. It was somewhere around. It was very close to 100 sketches. And what I did was, once we closed the sales, I randomly assigned the buyers to the artists because I knew the counts. Like if say all of Ken's guys were doing 4, so I knew I had 4 slots for each artist. But I put those artists into the mix, assigned them, and then sent each rep a spreadsheet with the assignments. And most cases or some cases they stuck with who they were assigned to. In other cases, the rep maybe would switch something where he felt like an artist was going to do a better job on a piece, so we worked it that way. But I like what Jiggy suggested here earlier with the idea that they would do a draw, so the artists were actually picking the pieces. And yeah, they were at a set price, Jeff, too. They were $200 plus $15 shipping. So and they'll be packed really well. Everybody, $200 each, bargain of the year. Yes, they were. It was a good deal. I think for the price. I mean, a lot of the artists go a little overboard on these, as we've seen, just because they want to make sure they do something super special for this. And I think it's worked out by and large pretty well. I'm happy. But Rian, everybody got that word. Rian will be in the draw next time.
Oh, and Kim Jacinto will join.
Oh, Kim will do it too. Awesome. Yep. Well, there we go. So it's and like you said, we'll try to get a few other reps involved, but I'll shoot you an email later this week, Jiggy, and hopefully we can set up a date for the 5 of us to get together.
I'll start talking to other Filipino artists who don't have reps. Mm-hmm. I'm not like, maybe they just want to join.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I love that. Well, you're there. You can coordinate it.
Maybe Wills Portasio. I don't know. We'll see.
We can dream. So I was thinking about Wills today too. I was like, Wills would be somebody I'd love to do an interview with. Not a sales show, but just interview. As a creator and as an entrepreneur.
Let's make it happen.
Could you make it happen? I mean, I would love that. If it were, if you could do it, I think, that he would be somebody I'd love to spend a couple hours with, just chatting about his career. Marcus says I should get McFarlane. Yeah, no, that's never going to happen. But Wills would be awesome. Number one Marvel fan says he'll get 5 next time for a fact. I mean, it was good. At the end of the day, we went in and we could have sold a few more, but I wanted to close things off because the goal going into it was to get the sketch lists out to the reps a week before the show, because my hope was, that hey, maybe we can get everything done and actually shipped within a 2-week time period. So if we give them an extra week lead time going into the show, some artists will get them done ahead of time. And it kind of worked that way. I know that we actually got. I got scans from many of the artists. I mean, some of Jiggy's, pretty much some from everybody before the show was over, before the Comic Art Live was over that weekend. So that's kind of the approach we took. We started selling them, I think maybe 10 days before we closed them. So Stop talking. Yeah. Everybody wants me to pack the art now. Well, I'm not packing it till tomorrow. So I'm not doing it tonight, but I'll tell you, I bought 4 sheets of 4x8 masonite, brought it home, pulled out the table saw, and just started ripping them. And Maureen helped me. We got it done in about a half an hour. So anyway, so Jiggy, I'm glad you could tune in. What's that?
Bob McFarlane.
Oh, Bob McFarlane. Yeah, you never know. So anyway,
thanks,
yes, I'm glad you could tune in, Jiggy. And again, please let all your artists know that they did a fantastic job. I mean, I sincerely appreciate it. This just makes the event so much more fun for us all. And it gives us something to talk about ahead of the show, after the show. I really can't tell you how much I appreciate having your team's involvement in this project. So
thank you. No, thank you.
We'll do it again in May.
Yeah. And again, sorry, I just need to plug, if you're interested in any commissions, just hit me up on the email. Yep.
Please do. And if you're not signed up for Jiggy's mailing list, get over to nextcomicart.com and you can sign up right from the homepage to get on his mailing list. He doesn't spam you. He only sends out 1 or 2 a month, but there's usually a art drop or there's commission opportunities, so you don't want to miss out.
Thanks,
All right.
everyone.
Yep. Good night.